Many years ago, and at the time my very Western mind, was studying Buddhism. I was trying to understand this, well, it was a concept for me at that time, this concept of detachment. I remember on a particular day sitting in the temple, in this Buddhist temple, surrounded by all these monks who were chanting in harmony. It was so magnificent. My teacher was sitting right next to me. And all of a sudden, I felt my teacher get up and sort of open my eye a little bit and watched him walk away towards the altar. And with a stretched out arm, he took I think it was like a match or something, but he lit a candle. And in that single moment, he went from this harmony place to shit, as his sleeve caught fire. Nobody, not a single monk batted an eyelid. Everything remained exactly the same. I sort of was a little shocked and taken back and chuckled to myself, but pretended to be calm and cool because that was what I needed to do. All of a sudden, I felt my teacher come back. A few seconds later, sit down calmly and continue meditating. Well, within a short period of time, we went outside and he and I began to walk. And as we walked, I was fascinated. I mean, the truth is my mind was running at about 100 miles an hour. And I said, "Master, can I ask you something?" He said, "Of course." And I was trying not to sound too judgy. And I said, "Back there in the temple, I was quite surprised." And he said, "With what? Why is that?" And I said, "I've always seen you as very calm and as very serene. But when your sleeve caught fire, you seemed to kind of freak out with your shit. And I thought you would simply be very detached about the whole thing." And with that sort of kind smile that made me know I had totally missed the point, he looked at me and he said something that transformed the way that I understood detachment and mindfulness. You see, mindfulness has become this new catchphrase in leadership. But what does it mean? Well, sadly, for many leaders, it's just a new way to beat themselves up and tell themselves that they're not quite good enough. A person practices their mindfulness and does well and tells themselves they're on target, they're trying to get to where they want to go to and it's working well. Or they're not doing so well, their mind is distracted and they talk about having fallen back into old habits. But what might happen if we dropped both of those judgments about where we're going or where we've been? You see, what if we stop saying falling back or moving forwards? You see, mindfulness is not about the past or the future. It's about being present. It's about being with what's going on. What if we shifted ourselves to asking this? What if in this moment, right now, I chose to be fully present with where I am and what I'm doing? You see, my teacher looked at me and he says, "Do you think detachment is about not feeling? About not reacting?" And I said, "Isn't it?" I was completely confused. "No, young one," he said, "it's the opposite. Detachment is about being fully present with what is happening, being fully present with what you're experiencing, what you feel, and doing so with absolute wonderment until it's past." That's what mindfulness is. It's being fully present with what you are experiencing. Meditation for many is the opposite of mindfulness because they're battling their own thoughts and their own feelings rather than being present with them. Finally, my teacher said to me, "My sleeve was on fire and extinguished 30 minutes ago for me, but for you, it's still on fire." My name is Dov Baron. I'm the founder of FullMontyLeadership.com. If you want to find out more about being fully present, fully mindful in your life, and you'd like to find out how to work with me or have me work with your company or have me speak for your organization, reach out to me there, FullMontyLeadership.com. Till next time, stay curious, my friend. Stay curious about how you might not be quite as present as you think you are.